High creatinine, 7 foods that cleanse your kidneys. Naturally, Doctor's Guide. Do you know what your kidneys are doing right now? They are filtering your blood, removing toxins, balancing fluids, and keeping your body in check. But when creatinine builds up, it means those filters are getting clogged. This is one of the earliest signs of kidney stress. The scary part is that high creatinine often comes without symptoms until it gets serious. That is why learning how to support your kidneys early is so important. Foods can play a huge role here. Certain fruits, vegetables, and herbs provide antioxidants, minerals, and hydration that protect kidney tissue and reduce waste buildup. Researchers at the National Kidney Foundation stress that diet is one of the most powerful tools for protecting kidney health. In this video, we will go through 7 foods that help cleanse your kidneys and lower creatinine, plus one bonus tip that goes beyond food. Stay until the last section, it could surprise you. Now, we are going to start with something small, sweet, and powerful, and that is blueberries. Blueberries may look like a small fruit, but they are loaded with compounds that can make a real difference for your kidneys. These tiny berries are packed with anthocyanins, which are natural pigments that give them their deep blue color. Anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation inside the kidneys, and that matters because long-term kidney stress is often caused by low-grade inflammation that slowly damages the filtering units. When the body is under oxidative stress, harmful free radicals can build up and injure kidney tissues. Blueberries help neutralize those free radicals, and research from the United States Department of Agriculture shows they may even slow down the progression of kidney fibrosis, which is a scarring process that reduces kidney function over time. A single cup of blueberries contains about 14 milligrams of vitamin C, which supports immune defense and helps tissues repair themselves. That same cup also provides around 3.5 grams of dietary fiber, and fiber is important because it binds with waste in the digestive system so that the kidneys are not overloaded with too much work. Fiber also helps control blood sugar levels, and high blood sugar is one of the leading causes of kidney damage in people with diabetes. This means a small bowl of blueberries is not just a snack, it is also an indirect way to reduce the load on your kidneys. The best way to enjoy blueberries is to eat them fresh or frozen, half a cup to 1 full cup each day. Frozen berries are just as rich in nutrients as fresh ones because they are usually frozen right after harvest, so you can safely use them in smoothies even during winter months. A simple and kidney-friendly option is to blend blueberries with unsweetened almond milk for a refreshing drink that is low in sugar and easy to digest. What you should avoid is blueberry jam, blueberry pastries, or commercial blueberry juices, because most of those are packed with added sugar that puts more strain on the kidneys. When you shop for blueberries, look for firm berries that have a deep and uniform blue color. If you see watery juice inside the container or berries that look dull, that means they are not fresh. Dried blueberries are also sold everywhere, but most of them are coated in sugar, so they are not the best choice if you want real kidney support. Some people may experience mild stomach upset if they eat very large amounts of blueberries in one sitting, so it is always better to stick to a moderate daily portion. So the next time you are planning your grocery list, think of blueberries as more than a sweet snack. They are one of the simplest and most accessible kidney-friendly foods you can add to your daily life. From something naturally sweet and protective, let's turn our attention to a crisp green vegetable that helps flush out waste and supports circulation, and that is celery. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you are watching from and what kidney challenges you are dealing with right now. If you are working to lower high creatinine naturally and support kidney health, make sure to subscribe to Kidnease and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it does not. I want to keep improving for you. Celery has long been used as a cleansing food, and modern research confirms why it has a strong role in kidney health. A single cup of chopped celery contains around 30 milligrams of vitamin C and over 250 milligrams of potassium, and these nutrients play a key role in how the body balances fluids. Celery also contains natural sodium in very small amounts, and when these minerals combine, they help maintain the right fluid and electrolyte balance that the kidneys work hard to regulate every day. Another important compound in celery is called phthalate, which helps relax the blood vessels and improves circulation. Better circulation means more blood reaches the kidneys, so waste products are filtered more efficiently. One of the easiest ways to enjoy celery is in juice form. Blending 1 or 2 stalks with cucumber makes a refreshing drink that hydrates the body and supports kidney cleansing during the day. You can also chop celery into soups or add it to a salad that combines kidney-friendly vegetables. A great recipe idea is to make a simple celery and apple cleanser. Blend 2 stalks of celery with 1 apple, a handful of spinach, and half a cucumber. This drink provides hydration, antioxidants, and fiber all in 1 glass. It is best consumed in the afternoon when your body can use that natural cleansing boost without affecting your sleep at night. When buying celery, choose stalks that are firm and crisp with bright green leaves. If the stalks are limp or the leaves are yellow, the celery is past its prime. Pre-cut celery sticks are convenient, but often contain preservatives that can stress the kidneys, so whole stalks are always a better option. Store celery wrapped in foil or a reusable bag in the refrigerator to keep it fresh longer. One caution is that celery is naturally high in potassium, which is great for most people because it helps regulate blood pressure and supports nerve function. However, people with advanced kidney disease may need to monitor potassium intake closely. Another thing to remember is that celery seed supplements are not the same as eating fresh celery, and they can be too concentrated unless a doctor specifically recommends them. So adding a few stalks of celery to your diet can be an easy way to support kidney cleansing and overall hydration. If you are finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message matters and helps Kidnease reach more people who are struggling with creatinine levels and kidney health. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. Now we shift from a crunchy vegetable to a citrus fruit that is famous for its refreshing taste and its ability to protect against kidney stones, and that fruit is lemon. Lemons are one of the most powerful natural supports for kidney health because they are rich in compounds that directly influence how waste products are managed inside the body. One of the key compounds in lemons is citrate, which is known to reduce the formation of kidney stones. Citrate binds with calcium in the urine so that stones are less likely to crystallize. And this is very important because kidney stones not only cause pain, but also put extra stress on kidney tissues. When stones are prevented, the kidneys can continue filtering blood more smoothly without being blocked. A single lemon provides about 30 milligrams of vitamin C, which supports tissue repair and helps the immune system fight infections that could otherwise spread to the urinary tract. This same vitamin C also functions as an antioxidant that reduces inflammation in the kidneys. The natural alkalizing effect of lemon juice can balance the pH of urine, and this balance lowers the risk of uric acid buildup, which is another trigger for stone formation. Many people do not realize that simple changes in urine pH can have such a big impact on kidney function. The best way to benefit from lemons is to drink warm lemon water first thing in the morning. This practice helps kickstart hydration and supports flushing of overnight waste. Lemon zest can also be added to salads for extra antioxidants, since the outer peel holds high levels of bioactive compounds. What should be avoided is lemonade sold in bottles or from restaurants because the added sugar cancels out the benefit by raising blood sugar levels and increasing the risk of metabolic strain on the kidneys. Overuse of lemon juice can wear down the enamel on teeth, which is why rinsing the mouth with plain water afterward is always a smart step. When shopping, it is best to choose lemons with bright yellow skin that feel heavy for their size, since that indicates juiciness. Organic lemons are preferred to avoid wax coatings and pesticide residues that are common on conventionally grown citrus. Do you drink lemon water daily, or do you find citrus too acidic? Let me know in the comments what your experience has been, because personal habits often show how well these natural remedies are tolerated in daily life. Next up is a leafy green that acts almost like a sponge in your bloodstream, drawing out waste and encouraging detox through urine, and that is parsley. Parsley is more than a garnish on the side of a plate. It is a deeply nourishing plant that works directly on kidney function. 1 full cup of chopped parsley provides over 500 micrograms of vitamin K, which supports healthy blood clotting and vascular strength. It also contains high levels of vitamin A that strengthen immune defense, and chlorophyll that acts as a natural purifier for the blood. Chlorophyll has been studied for its ability to bind with toxins, which reduces the amount of waste the kidneys must handle. Parsley is a natural diuretic, which means it increases urine volume and helps flush out excess sodium, water, and waste products. This effect is especially helpful for people who experience water retention or swelling in their feet and ankles. Increasing urine flow reduces the chance of crystals building up into kidney stones, and it helps clear the bloodstream more efficiently. University-based studies show that parsley extracts can reduce stone deposits in laboratory conditions, which adds scientific weight to what traditional medicine has long practiced. One of the most effective ways to use parsley for kidney support is to make parsley tea. Boil 1 full cup of chopped fresh leaves in water, strain, and drink once it has cooled slightly. This tea works best when consumed during the day rather than close to bedtime, since it stimulates urination. Parsley can also be eaten raw in dishes such as tabbouleh salad, where it combines with grains and vegetables to provide a refreshing, nutrient-rich meal. When buying parsley, fresh bunches should be chosen over dried flakes because the nutrient levels are far higher in the fresh version. Wrap fresh parsley in a damp paper towel and place it in the refrigerator to keep it crisp for several days. Although parsley is powerful, too much parsley tea may overstimulate urination, which can lead to dehydration if fluids are not replaced. People who take blood-thinning medication should also monitor their intake carefully, since the very high vitamin K content can affect how those medicines work. Used wisely, parsley is one of the simplest natural supports for kidney cleansing. Now, let's cool down with something crisp, refreshing, and almost all water, which makes it an excellent hydrator for kidney health. And that is cucumber. Cucumber is one of the most hydrating foods you can add to your diet because it is made up of about 96% water. This high water content helps to keep the kidneys flush throughout the day, which is vital since kidneys depend heavily on hydration to filter waste properly. The more hydrated your system is, the easier it is for the kidneys to dilute urine, and that lowers the concentration of creatinine and other harmful byproducts. Research from the United States Department of Agriculture highlights that foods with high water levels can support the efficiency of kidney filtration and also reduce the risk of stone formation. Along with water, cucumber provides minerals such as potassium, with about 150 milligrams per cup, and small amounts of silica, which supports connective tissue health. Potassium in moderate amounts is important for balancing sodium levels in the body, which in turn helps prevent fluid retention and swelling. However, potassium must be considered carefully in people with advanced kidney disease, since kidneys that are not functioning well may struggle to process excess potassium. The best time to enjoy cucumbers is often in the afternoon as a refreshing snack, since eating them then helps reduce thirst at night. Many people find that this prevents late evening water intake, which can disturb sleep with frequent bathroom trips. A simple yet effective recipe is sliced cucumber with fresh mint and a small pinch of Himalayan salt, but it is always best to keep the salt level minimal to avoid adding strain on the kidneys. When shopping, cucumbers should be firm to the touch and unwaxed, since wax coatings can sometimes contain chemical preservatives. If digestion is sensitive, peeling cucumbers can make them easier on the stomach. On the other hand, pickled cucumbers are not a good choice because they are often loaded with sodium that counteracts the hydration benefit. Juicing cucumbers can be useful, but adding sugar or sweetened syrups removes most of the health value. Our next food may surprise you because it is starchy, yet it is gentle on your kidneys and brings balance to waste levels. So let's look into the role of sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a powerful kidney-supportive food because they combine fiber, minerals, and antioxidants in one package. A single medium sweet potato provides about 4 grams of dietary fiber, 440 milligrams of potassium, and a rich supply of beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A. Fiber plays a key role in reducing the buildup of waste by aiding digestion and supporting bowel movement, so the kidneys do not have to work alone in filtering every bit of waste from the bloodstream. The effect of sweet potatoes on blood sugar balance is another important reason they help the kidneys. When blood sugar is kept steady, it reduces the pressure on the kidneys, since uncontrolled sugar levels can damage delicate blood vessels inside the filtering units. This is why nutritionists often recommend replacing refined carbohydrates with fiber-rich foods like sweet potatoes. At the same time, the antioxidants in sweet potatoes protect kidney cells from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress occurs when harmful free radicals damage tissue, and over time this stress is linked with chronic kidney disease. Studies from leading nutrition research centers have confirmed that the pigments in orange and purple sweet potatoes lower markers of inflammation in the body. There are many simple and healthy ways to eat sweet potatoes. Baking them into wedges with a drizzle of olive oil keeps the nutrient profile intact while avoiding heavy fats. Another good option is mashed sweet potatoes with a light sprinkle of cinnamon, which adds flavor without relying on butter or cream that can add unnecessary saturated fat. What is your favorite way to cook sweet potatoes at home? Do you keep them simple or try creative recipes? When shopping, always look for firm sweet potatoes with smooth skin, since soft spots or sprouts are signs they have started to lose nutritional value. They should be stored in a cool, dark area rather than in the refrigerator, because cold temperatures can change their structure and affect both taste and nutrient content. Although sweet potatoes are very beneficial, eating them in excess can lead to too much potassium in the diet, which is a concern for those with advanced kidney disease. Choosing fried sweet potato products or packaged chips is also not helpful, since those options often hide large amounts of sodium and unhealthy oils. When consumed mindfully, sweet potatoes are one of the most balanced and kidney-friendly starchy foods available. Finally, let's continue with a root that has been valued for centuries as both food and medicine, and that is ginger, a herb known to act like a natural filter for the bloodstream. Ginger has been valued for centuries not only as a spice, but also as a healing root that directly supports organs like the kidneys. Its main active compound, gingerol, is well known for its strong anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation is one of the hidden triggers of kidney damage, as it gradually reduces filtration ability, and by lowering it, ginger helps kidneys maintain healthier tissue. Studies from the National Kidney Foundation point out that ginger also reduces oxidative stress, which is the harmful imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants. This reduction is essential since oxidative stress is closely linked with chronic kidney disease progression. Another way ginger helps kidneys is by improving circulation. Better circulation brings more oxygen-rich blood to the kidneys, allowing them to function at their best. When kidneys receive good oxygen supply, they can filter toxins and regulate fluid balance more efficiently. Poor circulation, on the other hand, reduces kidney oxygenation and slows waste removal, which eventually leads to buildup in the body. By boosting circulation, ginger indirectly prevents fluid retention in tissues, which is why people with swollen ankles or hands may notice gradual improvement when they regularly consume ginger. Ginger also plays a strong role in supporting digestion, and this connection is often overlooked. Efficient digestion reduces the load of undigested waste products that would otherwise burden the kidneys. When food is broken down smoothly in the stomach and intestines, fewer toxins are produced, which means the kidneys have less cleanup work to do. This indirect effect makes ginger a full system supporter rather than only a kidney-focused remedy. In terms of daily intake, about 1 to 2 teaspoons of freshly grated ginger are usually enough. Many people prefer ginger tea, which can be made by simmering thin slices in water and adding a dash of raw honey for flavor. Fresh ginger is always better than processed products, since dried ginger candies often contain large amounts of sugar that stress both blood sugar balance and kidney function. When buying, it is important to choose firm and smooth rhizomes without wrinkling, since that signals freshness and higher nutrient levels. Although ginger has many benefits, it must be taken wisely. Too much ginger can thin the blood, which is a concern for people on anticoagulant medication. For such individuals, it is important to consult a doctor before making ginger a daily habit. Another common mistake is consuming ginger in high-calorie foods, such as desserts, where sugar and fats cancel out the protective effects. The focus should always be on fresh, simple preparations. What about you? Do you use ginger mainly as a spice in meals, or do you prefer it in teas and warm drinks? Share your experience, because how people consume ginger often varies by culture and tradition, and those habits can give useful insights to others who are watching this. We have now gone through 7 powerful foods, but there is still one more simple habit that is often ignored, and it is not something you eat at all. Let's take a closer look at evening stretching and yoga as a surprising way to support kidney health. Evening stretching and gentle yoga can be just as important for kidney health as food choices, because movement directly affects circulation and fluid balance. When you stretch or practice yoga in the evening, blood flow improves, and this means kidneys receive more oxygen and nutrients that allow them to work more effectively. Better circulation also helps reduce fluid retention, which is why people who experience swelling in the legs or ankles often feel lighter after regular stretching. Certain gentle yoga poses are particularly helpful because they stimulate energy lines and meridians connected with kidney function. Poses like child's pose, cat-cow stretch, and gentle spinal twists create movement in the abdominal area, which lightly massages the kidneys and digestive organs. This internal stimulation encourages detox pathways to stay active, supporting the natural cleansing role of the kidneys. Adding deep diaphragmatic breathing to these poses enhances the effect by increasing oxygen supply and helping the body clear carbon dioxide and toxins more efficiently. The ideal routine is not complicated. Spending about 5 minutes in each of these gentle poses can already make a noticeable difference. The focus should be on relaxation and controlled breathing rather than intensity, since overstretching or doing complex moves at night can actually raise stress hormones and interfere with sleep. One mistake people often make is practicing vigorous yoga too late in the evening, which energizes the body instead of preparing it for rest. Another mistake is holding the breath during stretches, which lowers oxygen levels and limits the benefit of the exercise. Research from the Cleveland Clinic highlights that gentle stretching routines reduce blood pressure and improve vascular flexibility. Since high blood pressure is one of the main causes of kidney damage, this effect indirectly protects kidney function over the long term. Evening stretching also helps calm the nervous system, which lowers stress hormones that can otherwise harm kidney blood vessels over time. Now that we have covered foods and lifestyle techniques, let's finish with a quick checklist that ties everything together into a clear summary you can use daily. Here is a quick recap of the video. Blueberries are rich in antioxidants that shield kidney tissue. Celery works as a natural cleanser by improving circulation. Lemons supply citrate that lowers stone risk. Parsley acts like a gentle detox tea. Cucumbers hydrate the body and dilute waste. Sweet potatoes provide fiber and antioxidants that ease kidney strain. Ginger reduces inflammation and supports circulation. And finally, evening stretching with gentle yoga calms the body, boosts circulation, and lowers blood pressure, all of which protect kidney health. Together, these habits form a natural and practical way to keep kidneys working strongly. If this video was helpful, please do not leave without subscribing to Kidnease. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle with creatinine and kidney function and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I would love to know this helped you.